is going to perish. See, that's what's blocking blessings. Wisdom of wise man that teaching the fear of the Most High. That perception of men. See, it's one thing that you can't hold back. And that's the spirit of the Most High. See, you can't hold back the spirit of the Most High. He says, once I let it go, it ain't coming back void. So no matter what man try to do to stop it, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Understand what the Most High said. He's doing a marvelous work with this people, but guess what? Those wise men that are preventing the spirit from prevailing will perish.
Under the tsunami.
Not necessarily under the tsunami, brother.
Just one way.
Nah. We long past the tsunami. We're talking about what the Most High is doing inside of a house, inside of a congregation, inside of a nation. He ain't dealing with the nations out there. He's dealing with us. And we need to come out of the mindset that everything is relevant to the goddamn nations. Excuse my language. This is real. You don't fear the Most High, death is coming to you. Plain and simple, man. When are we going to stop worrying about how the wicked is going to be destroyed and how Israel is going to be saved? The scripture barely it'll tell us this. You don't want to fear the Most High? Then don't stand by me. I don't want to be partakers of what the Most High is going to give you for being disobedient. Plain and simple. And I apologize for the language. I apologize. Yes.
Yeah, like what you're saying is a point, but that's why the Bible says he sent some teachers, some preachers, some apostles. Like you can teach a topic like that. There's no way I could teach like you. So like when you have a brother, you prophesy about the nation, then that's why everybody grounded. You come back and prophesy like that. No.
Right, but at the same time, I hear what you're saying. But not everything, that falsehood of just zoning in on one something. I can care less about the nations, brother. Now, understand what I'm saying. Hear me out. I can care less about what is happening with the nations. I'm concerned about Israel. And if we don't put ourselves in a position to receive the blessings from the Most High, then we're going to be just like those nations. Destroyed. Destroyed. Now another brother can come up and teach about the downfall. That's good. But all of that has to be taught in the fear of the Most High. Not based on what my personal opinion is, but about the fear of the Most High. I leave that to somebody else to teach. But what I'm dealing with is Israel. I'm dealing with Israel. And like I said, what I seen happen in Japan, I got a different outtake on that. Because I'm zooming in on what the Most High can do to me. That can do to my nation. What he have done to my nation for being stiff-necked, hard-headed, and rebellious. We was Japan at one time. Go back through the history. Okay? From the time we came out of Egypt, we was Japan. We was Haiti. Slavery. Civil rights. Rodney King. All these things are a transformation of the Most High telling us that you ain't fearing me, so I'm going to punish you. Now, with that being said, read note number 2. I want to bring some clarity to this here. And what Yashalabah said, he ain't wrong. But that ain't what I'm dealing with right now. Come? And like I said, I apologize for the outbursts. That I just went there. So I hope you accept my apologies and they can cut that off the tape. Alright, read what you got. But don't let the message get distorted now. That's the main thing. Don't let the message get distorted. Ash? Anything? I'm okay? Alright, cool. Go ahead.
The fear of the Lord.
Read that. I want y'all to hear this now. Read.
The fear of the Lord. An inward attitude of humble reverence toward your house.
Right. Now this is the definition that I came and I found about the fear of the Most High. I want you to gather this. Now read it again.
The fear of the Lord, an inward attitude of humble reverence toward Yahweh.
Go ahead.
In light of his self-revelation that results in outward expression of Christ-likeness.
Right, so now this inward attitude of humble reverence toward the Most High, that's the fear. And what is the outcome of it? It's an outward expression of being Christ-like. Do you understand that? So when you fear the Most High, it takes you to have an attitude of humbleness and reverence. Meaning what? You're paying homage to the Most High and you reverence to what it is that the Most High have laid up for you to do. Outwardly, it transforms into you walking like Christ. That is what the fear of the Most High is. Read the second paragraph.
According to this definition, the fear of the Lord involves two parts.
So it involves two parts in order for you to have that fear of the Most High. Read.
The first is the inward attitude. This attitude is humble because as the Lord reveals his character, his majesty, his power and holiness, we are humble before him. We realize that Yahweh alone is worthy of our devotion and reverence.
Right, so we come to this realization that the Most High deserves. He deserves what? He deserves us to be humble. He deserves us to be reverence unto him. He deserves everything. Hey, sister, either she's going to have to hold it down or we'll have to take it out because it's hard for them to hear. Okay? Read that again for them, for the sisters and the brothers can get it. Okay?
This attitude is humble because as the Lord reveals his character, his majesty, his power, and holiness, we are humble before him. We realize that Yahweh alone is worthy of our devotion and reverence.
Right, so we understand that he deserves our devotion and our reverence. Because we understand that what? Without him, we're non-existent. That's part one. The second part, read.
The second part is the outward obedience which flows from this inward humility. Yahweh reveals himself to us, so we will obey him. The two parts are linked. This makes us whole.
Right, so those two parts are linked, and this is what makes us whole. You can't have one without the other. So when you pay reverence and respect to the Most High, it's going to transform into the way that you work, in the way that you move. And that is what is missing in my eyes. I don't know how anyone else sees it, but in my eyes, the two are not linking. Because if the two was linking, then there'd be evidence in our action. So somewhere down the line, one of the two are not happening. And it's asked us as individuals to examine ourselves to find out what it is. That's what I'm doing with myself. Okay? We're almost closing up. So let me get, read Hebrews 12 real quick. Give me a Hebrew. Now actually, yeah, Hebrews 12:28.
Hebrews 12th chapter and the 28th verse.
Go ahead.
Wherefore, receiving a kingdom which cannot be moved, let us have grace, whereby we may serve Yahweh acceptably with reverence and godly fear.
Read.
For our power, Yahweh is a consuming fire.
Right, so
Right.
you have to serve the Most High in this acceptable mindset, remembering that he is a consuming fire. That's power that deserves to be what? Praised. Okay, read Deuteronomy 10:12. Real quick, Deuteronomy 10:12.
Deuteronomy, the 10th chapter and the 12th verse. And now, Israel, what do the Lord thy power require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy power.
Right, so you have to fear the Most High. This is what the Most High requires of Israel, to fear him. Not to fear man, Not to fear the nations, but to fear him. And how do you do that? By doing the things that he requires. Read.
To walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
So when you read this here, it goes back to what the definition says. To serve him with all thy heart and all thy soul. That's that fear. Psalms 19:9. How we doing?
Wow.
We okay? All right now. Read that real quick. Psalms 19:9.
Psalms 19 chapter in the 9th verse. The fear of the Lord is
See,
clean.
the fear of the Most High is clean. And what does that mean?